Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. It's not just a statement, it's a revelation that your whole life and everything that you do, God must be number one. Everything. You don't let nothing come in between you and God. Everything you do. That thing that wants to make itself superior to God should go to hell. That's the kind of mentality a person who understands worship has. Put billions of dollars, put relationship with God, and ask me to choose only one. I have just one option. I won't think twice. God. Because the template is clear. The manifesto is clear. If you go to heaven, it is written there clear. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Simple. So whatever you want to give me, whatever you want me to do, if I check the equation of that thing you want me to do, and God is not number one in it, count me out. Family. I want to marry, I have a husband, I have a wife, children, family, whatever. In the equation of that house, if God is not number one, count me out. Business, the same thing. Career, the same thing. Finance, the same thing. Do you know, for instance, the issue of tithes? People usually argue the issue of tithe, first fruit, and all those other things. You know why they're arguing it? They don't understand God's principle of fatherhood or God's principle of worship. Tithe is not what you give to God to help Him. First fruit is not what you're giving to God to help Him. The reason God put financial law is to put Himself first in your finances. You know, most people argue only the financial thing. But if I show you other areas of your life where God must be first, it will shock you. It's beyond just the money. Even in your family. Let me give an example. Because we often do not talk about it. Watch. Joshua said to Israel, choose ye this day who you will serve. He now said, as for me and my family, we will serve the Lord. The principle of priority, making God priority, showed up in family. Joshua altered it. That's family. Let me show you work. Profession, career, business. When God created Adam and put him in the garden, the Bible said that God always comes at the cool of the day. Before Adam goes to tend the garden, God will appear in the garden to have fellowship with him and the woman. How do you know that? You see, when Adam ate the fruit and he lost dominion, God came as usual. What was he coming to do? Not to check whether man has eaten the fruit. He was coming in the usual manner of fellowship, to have fellowship with man. And then when he checked, man, where are you? Where are you? He said, we heard your voice and we hid ourselves because we are naked. That was when God knew that, hey, this guy had eaten this thing. That's the only reason he can be naked. So you see, God put fellowship between him and man to establish that before even your work, which is tending and keeping the garden, I must be first. Okay, let me give you an example. Work and provision. God gave Adam the whole Eden to tend to it. But in the whole Eden, he said, eat everything you want to eat. He said, but out of everything here, there's one tree you should not eat. But eat everything. Provision. So God provides for you, but God wants to see in the midst of provision that He's number one in it. He gives you the whole Garden of Eden, and He said, give me the tree in the middle. Give me that one. That tree, don't eat that one, is my own. Eat 99, give me one. You know why God put, it's not just in provision, not just in finance, it's not just in family, not just in work. I can show you, mention any area now of your life, I will show you God. God must be the equation in it all. God delivers you, for instance, from something. The first thing to do is to acknowledge Him for deliverance. Can I give an example? He delivers Israel from Egypt. Before they leave Egypt, first thing they did was sacrifice a lamb unto God. That blood sacrifice of the lamb is to show God that before this deliverance, before we even leave Egypt, we must thank you first. We must acknowledge you first. So Passover is what they did. Passover. That Passover is a form of sacrifice unto God. So there are people God deliver from things and they take it for granted. They don't testify about it. They take it casual. Because God is not first in their life. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. It's about putting God first. Okay, you want to bring it down to academics career. There was a man who was in Babylon attending executive courses. His name is Daniel. You don't know that Daniel was undergoing executive program, school program in Babylon. He was not just serving in the king's court. The king also ordered that he should be enrolled in a 3-year program, in a 3-year course. So he went to school there, and there were other executive programs he was doing. But you see, even while undergoing that his training he was going in Babylon, the Bible says every morning, even before he leaves his house or does anything, he will open his window and begin to pray to God. That was where those men who saw him praying caught him and said, okay, this man prays to another god except the God of Babylon. And they reported to the king and said, make a law that anyone who bows to a god other than your God will be put to death. Even in government, whatever you do, God first. Only foolish Christians minus God from the equation of their lives. This is why a lot of Christians don't know why their lives is tumbling. Their lives are tumbling. They don't know why. They are not following the manifesto.